So today's the 30th of November. Hoping to pick up 2 coyotes today to hit a target number goal. This is not a very good start. I was going to show you a video earlier down yonder ways. There's another trap with another skunk remake. The skunk was uncovered. Didn't mess with the trap at all. And I'm going to say a fox dug this up. Oh shoot, there might be a boot print. Maybe somebody accidentally stepped in this trap. I was going to say fox because it's a little ways away, but I think a fox messed with that other set. And that's why you gang set. Because you get them eventually. Although that may have been a boot print over there, I don't know. Something definitely dug up that other trap over there. So there you go. That was some RK Predator bait on a trench set. And some Carmen Canine Call for lure. So this guy looks cold. We'll get him taken care of here. Get him out of there. See you guys down the line. Well, real quick, one more thing to show you. This culvert here. See, that side I can't set on. That'd be the better side for rats, but this is a private property boundary right here. Coming down through here. I don't have permission on that side. I think there's another guy trapping that anyway. So, but I've had a conibear set here, and forever I haven't had a thing. Today we got a muskrat. So there you go. We'll get her reset. Wait another month, see if we can catch another one. All right, guys. Still the 30th of November. As you can see, caught one on a muskrat float. So we'll put her back up and see you guys down the line. So there's how I have the float set up before the catch. That's sugar beet, because it's sugar beet field here. All sorts of leftovers. I think the white really helps. Looks like roots. Put a little bit of weeds on there, and then I got to give honorable mention to Ace of Lennon. He doesn't actually make it anymore, but that's his muskrat call in there. By far my favorite muskrat lure. Not that I've tried them all, but I like that one. There's my T-bone set, first day of December. Little crawl through trail there, and there's a trail running right along the fence line. And we had this urine post that we caught a coyote on. I'm pretty sure I should have made a video. It may have been at night. Remade it, and there's another catch. Problem is this dog's got bad mange, so I'm going to pull that trap up, maybe move it down there just a touch closer to where that bucket's at. Still be sure to anchor them far enough away where they don't tangle up the wire, guys. We'll redo our urine post and try again. That on another note, this is the Bridger Dogless number 3. They catch and hold coyotes just fine too. Another good trap, guys. Alright, see you online. It's December 1st. It's much better looking coyote. Still semi-heavy. Let's pick up some heavy coyotes. This is washed out stock dam right here. Last year I set all year, finally caught one coyote right there on the fence line. This year I put 2 traps, one here and one right up there. I'm going to have to go look at that. Looks like someone's tore it up. Interesting. Been checking in the dark. I haven't walked over that in about 6 days. Got ready over today anyways. And had a good reason to come down here. So there you go, dirt hole. This is the second catch right here. This was a remake. That's sick coyote. Looks like a male. Alright guys, see you down the line. Well, still December 1st. This is all private property. We're way into private property too. Drive out and shoot coyotes. This one they shot and took right out of the trap. You can see the hair on the trap. There's the blood. Wherever they shot it. That's the problem with traveling within road sight, but trap on private property trying to avoid this, but it happens. Anyways, this was a trough set. Trench set. There we go. Guess we'll remake this one too. I don't get a coyote out of this one. That was right there where we just pulled that coyote out of. Alright guys. Okay, so today is December 2nd. Back trapping in the dark. It'll be light here soon though. I had to show you, this is it set. This is the second fox, and we picked up one coyote since we caught that skunk. Using RK Predator bait here. Can't remember what other lures. I'm not sure if it's I think it's mainly just a skunk remake. I'll be honest, I got a skunk remake over not too far from here that hasn't caught anything since the skunk, so not all the times, but it's definitely worth remaking, guys. And we got eyes down that direction, so I got something else, either a coyote or another fox down there on my T-bone set, so we'll get down there, check it out after we get this one taken care of. Also, it's freezing here. We're 27 degrees right now. Wax dirt keeps everything working. Okay guys. Okay, so there's the remake set. I'll put a little bit of light sifting, this natural dry tainted dirt over top, because you can see my wax dirt's a lot darker. Once this gets wet, it's usually a pretty good color. Something a little natural, or any little leaves, wheat chaff if you're in a wheat field, to help blend it. Once it starts raining, freezing, thawing, freezing, thawing, and freezing, that will set up, be enough to prevent your trap from firing. You have to chisel that off and just deal with what you got. So, when you're dealing with that freezing, thawing, freezing, it's really tough. For now, I think we're going to stay dry enough. Hopefully I'll get away with a little blending. Alright, see you guys down the line. Well guys, this is the first for me. Can't really see, but right down, trying to make out the trees right there in that trees. I don't know, about 100 yards away is where we just had that other fox. And here's another one on that T-bone. It's a coyote remake. Last time I relured it with Super Bonanza, Cat Creek bait, and Lennon's #2 coyote. This coyote super range all cool. This is the first time I ever picked up a double on fox. We just don't have any fox here, so. Alright, we'll get her remade in some wax dirt. Really good. You can see everything just frosted, froze up there. And these traps stayed working even for these light little fox. Okay, real quick, that's kind of how I'm doing my remake. Let a little bit up for blocking. It's not much, just enough to encourage them to come around. They naturally should be traveling. Still can't really see yet, but traveling the edge of this alfalfa field. This is dirt where they dug out of the irrigation ditch right over there. So got my outside blocking here. Reburied my T-bone. Used my brush to clean it off. A couple products I really like, guys. Of course, I like my Montana traps, but get yourself a wire brush like this. A little more difficult this morning with the dirt kind of frozen to the trap, but it still was able to clean it off, especially with this scraper. I was able to scrape on that, and then I actually beat a little bit of it off and start off with the shovel. I love these J.C. Connor trowels. They really take a beating. I've got 2 of them. The other one, this D-handles bit, because if you put this in the ground and hammer on this end, when you're dealing with frozen ground trying to make dirt holes, that will bend, guys. But aside from that, they're pretty stout. They work good, nice and narrow for digging a narrow dirt hole. Work kind of as a dispatch tool if you need to. Break ice if you're water trapping. Beat the mud off your frozen mud off your traps. They're really good. Take a beating. Hold up well. Highly recommend it. All right, guys. See you down the line. Okay, there's the wax dirt covered on top. Now I'll just take a real. Well, I want to kind of blend my edges here a little bit. Want that for some blocking though. Careful using rocks. Make sure you keep them way on the outside of your dirt pattern. If you got actual just dirt clod, you can put them in like that to narrow them down to your step. I don't know if you can hardly see that, but I make a little bit of depression there, like there already was a coyote in the step there. Try and find some. find some stuff to break this up here. Hate using this dirt because there's moisture in it. So I will kind of freeze my trap shut. That's pretty heavily blocked for what I like, but we're probably gonna get snow here any day. And a little blocking like this works great now. Once you get a couple inches of snow, it takes stuff like that to even limit it down. And I'll probably put something else right here on the back side, kind of like that, to just help keep them from coming like that. T-bone's not in the ground very well. I had to undig it and bury it out from over there. So it'll freeze in the ground once it freezes, but until then, refreezes. But until then, it's easy for him to pull it out. Okay, my light's going out. Sure you guys about tired of this. One last note, this was a Violator 7 GH2 on this first set. Those are the lures I had along with that RK predator bait. And just because I don't want anybody to say, that guy, he's so full of it, he just recorded the same fox twice. There they are. My first double on fox. Funny thing, they're both males. So, alright. Well, it's finally light out. This was just a double punch set. Had a tuft of grass, a little smaller than that. Punched 2 holes in it, put the trap in front of it. Fox urine on the outside blocking, and GH2 and Violator 7 down the hole. That's a frosty doggy this morning. Well, there once again. Now that it's light, you can see exactly. I told you 27 earlier. The temperature was reading 21 at its coldest, and now it's back up to 23 degrees. So I got a dirt hole set right there at the edge corner of that field. Put a second set in here, and this one connected. I think I caught 2 right here in a trough set last year, and I think that's probably what we're going to remake this into now. Alright guys. Keeping my traps working in this frozen conditions. I've never used any other type of antifreeze. I just kind of heard wax dirt was one of the preferred methods. I will say it takes good care of your traps. Don't rust them up. So a little time consuming to make, but I think it's well worth the efforts. There's a trench set. There's the whole remake area. They kind of do a trench set there. Ooh, down in there, and if they want to get down there and look at it, they gotta step right there. Of course, that's my blended wax dirt. A little bit outside blocking here. Alright guys.